protocol by the Honorable Minister. But I would like us, if I can just, please, if you can allow me, mention the name of the delegation and you just stand up for recognition, it will go faster. I think I'll start. Interpreters, we hear the interpretation. Before we go to the main house introductions, I would like to take this honor to first of all introduce to you the convener of this session, who is your host and who has always hosted you for the last many years on this matter of free movement regime. And that is the Director for Health and Social Services of the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD. She's based in Djibouti, and I'm also aware that she has another very important engagement on health in Nairobi, and she may be moving out either tonight or early in the morning. So I would like her to give a few remarks, welcome you, encourage you, thank you. Madam Fatia, please.
Thank you, Madame Lucy. Good afternoon. Bonjour. And salamu alaikum to all of you. As you have rightly said, this has been a long journey for all of us. And really today we're very happy that again we're all together to move this protocol that has already been signed by 5 of our member states and today the Uganda government. Thank you, Uganda. And also very hopeful the remaining country also will be signing. We also like also to thank our donors, the European Union, who really have been supporting us for this journey for the protocol. I know that when I have joined IGAD in 2002, and also I have read the IGAD not the charter, but the IGAD establishing IGAD, there was actually a provision, even well ahead of the African Union, that IGAD should facilitate the movement of its citizens. And we thought that one day really it should happen. And we're very happy that we have started this work, particularly in 2013. And today we are here, we have a protocol. And really what we are wishing is that this protocol to be implemented and our citizens to be moving within the region and beyond. And this is, I think, the dream for all of us. And I would like really Madame Lucy, Jafet, and all the team who have been working, on this protocol, but also our member state was accompanying us for the last 7 years. Just I have seen the ambassador also from Sudan sitting close to me, because that Sudan, we have endorsed the protocol in Khartoum 2021, and also Sudan has been the first country to have signed also the protocol, if I'm not wrong. Having said that, welcome all of you in this beautiful city of Uganda, but also which is the Pearl of Africa, and hope that again, with the next phase again, we're together, and thank you so much. Thank you, Madame Lucy.
Thank you, Madam Fatia. Thank you for your guidance and always giving us clear direction on how to work with member states to achieve this milestone of the protocol. Distinguished delegates, I would like to request the delegation of the government of Uganda to stand up for recognition. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Experts and officials of government of Uganda, you are hosts, so we are very grateful. You have a double job, and so far we are very comfortable and supported by you. Thank you. I would also like to request the delegation of the government of South Sudan to stand up for recognition. Thank you so much. Thank you, delegates. Thank you so much. It's always so nice to see you from Juba. I would then like to request the government of Somalia to stand up for recognition. Thank you so much. Kalai is always the first one to send in the nominations. And he beats all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to Uganda. Government of Kenya would like to recognize you and appreciate you for coming to the meeting. Thank you, Government of Kenya. Would also like to request the government of Ethiopia to stand up for recognition. Thank you so much for coming to this very important workshop and also witnessing the signing of the protocol this morning. I would like to invite the government of Sudan to stand up for recognition. Most welcome, most welcome, most welcome. Thank you for coming to this important workshop. I would then like to invite the chair of IGAD, the government of Djibouti, to stand up for recognition. A very important delegation. Thank you, Djibouti, for coming to this occasion. Distinguished delegates, we also have with us the IGAD partners who you have also worked with the last decade on the same matter of free movement regime. And I would like to invite them as well to stand up for recognition. I would like to invite ILO delegation. I think we have one delegate. Thank you, Ephraim. We have moved in many places with Ephraim, Madam Mary, isn't it? Thank you. Would also like to invite PDD, Platform for Disaster Displacement, Geneva. They supported the Secretariat to draft Article 16 of the Protocol on Free Movement of Persons, which addresses disaster displacement. Thank you so much, Dr. Atle. I would also like to request the IOM delegation to stand up for recognition. Welcome, welcome, welcome. IOM has supported us providing technical training assistance, especially on integrated border management. You sent a delegation twice to Moshi in Tanzania. It was the team of IOM at the IOM Training Center that trained them in IB, integrated management. Dr. Marcelino could not make it. He begged for excuse. He has another urgent task in Mombasa. I would like to be so sure if there is any partner who arrived and did not meet me, please can you stand up for recognition? Is there another partner I have not mentioned? Any member state I did not mention? I would like to invite the delegation of the EU to stand up for recognition. Madam Eleni, is she in? She's around. She should be coming shortly. I would also like you to meet the technical team, the administrative team, which is always doing a lot of work behind the scenes at the IGAD Secretariat of IGAD member states. IGAD Secretariat staff, please stand up for recognition. There are many more than that. It is a very big team. You see some of them, others they're in the background, but we'll be interacting together as we support you through this process for the next 2 days. I would also like to check if our social partners made it to the meeting. The delegation of HAC2, do we have the union here? Confederation of Trade Unions, do we have you here? And then also IGAD Confederation of Employers. So we've invited them. I hope they will make it to the meeting. Thank you very much, delegates. Again, the Secretariat appreciates your commitment. We've had a very long day already. So I would like to request that we look through our agenda. I think all of you have copies of the agenda. And before we do that, may I also inquire if anybody arrived at the venue from the airport after lunch? South Sudan delegation arrived after lunch, so we should be requesting Beth to support you through that and organize for you lunch. Any other delegation came from the airport? Beth will support you on that. So if we look at the agenda, this morning we successfully held the signing ceremony. We had repetitively put here another session, as you had seen words, because both had to be determined. And the Secretariat requests that because we already had an extensive ceremony in Serena, we could just go straight to our technical discussions and technical presentations. So would like to receive a secondment from you to the proposal of the Secretariat. Much. So the Secretariat has spoken a lot since this morning on the same subject matter of free movement of persons protocol. I would really like to request that we go straight to the member state presentations, beginning with the Republic of Uganda. Japheth, I need your help. I think we have a projection. And also to highlight clearly, the presentations should cover all the key thematic areas of the protocol. We have immigration, we have labor, we have transhumance protocol, that's livestock, we have disaster management, and then we have an update by each member state on the legal processes where we are with regard to these two protocols. So the presentation can just highlight as much as possible all those comprehensive areas. We will not have a lot of time, but if we could have 2 or 3 member states presenting this afternoon, then we'll catch up with our agenda. We'll manage to beat the time and conclude by Thursday after lunch. Would have concluded. Japheth, can you help government of Uganda to project their presentation? No. Is there any suggestion, amendment, or changes to the agenda, or would you like to adopt the agenda as it is? Thank you very much. The agenda is adopted. So just support government of Uganda to project its presentation. And please, I request the presenters are making their presentations, take note of your questions, suggestions, additions, so that we will immediately get into that after every presentation. Japheth, come. I beg your pardon. I think we're a little bit offbeat today by the ceremony. It's normally not like that. We're a little late on this technology thing. But we're getting there. Again, let's take very keen interest on member state practices on the free movement regime, areas of success, areas of challenges, recommendations, so that we can assess where we are with the aspects of the protocols, and also how we performed last years with regard to
Uganda, we are waiting for your presentation. You are sending it by email, and I've not yet received it. You've sent on WhatsApp. Sorry? Or we can use laptop? Yes. For it. You send it to my WhatsApp. What can you do? The email cannot come. And we do